Alright everyone, we're trying this out. It has taken me like 30 minutes to get my setup ready, but I think I finally got it. As long as the mic sounds good, then I think we're gonna be okay. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy if you are joining and watching. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, I'm so happy that you're back. This is my first video of 2024. Obviously, I'm not joining you from the garden tonight. I'm here in my office, which is kind of fitting because this is what I did for the January video of last year. I did it from our living room. But yeah, it has just been so rainy the last few days that I couldn't get outside to record any in the actual garden. I was able to record some content back in December for our first kind of like official tour of the new place. So I'm gonna add that in here as well. And then last weekend, before all this rain came, it was just beautiful sunny weather here in Portland. So Kyle and I spent some time out in the garden moving things around and I was drinking a mimosa, soaking up the sunshine. It was just a really nice day. So I have some of that footage I can share. Yeah, the last few months have just been pretty busy. In January, we had a big snow and ice storm here in Portland that lasted like a week and a half essentially, where everything was covered in snow and then ice. And all right, and of course, like a minute into recording this, I got a notification that I'm running low on storage, so I'm gonna make this fast. There's not much going on in the garden this time of year anyway. Kyle and I have just been doing a lot of observing now that we're in this new place to see what is happening in the yard. Like, one thing we've noticed is a lot of water pooling and like puddles. When it rains, it gets really flooded in the yard, and so that's something to keep in mind when we're thinking about where we want to put things or plant things, projects we could do to help with drainage or to help soak up some of that water so that it isn't just all sitting and flooded. But yeah, that's generally like in the winter time, the winter months, that's kind of what you do, is just hang tight, take care of some other projects here or there, and then here in the next few months, things are going to start getting busy again with things coming back into bloom. Okay, I really think I'm pushing it with the amount of storage left on the phone, so all I will say is I hope you all are doing well. This video is going to be a little hodgepodge together, but I just want to kind of give you an update on how things are going. And I look forward to seeing you next month in March, the beginning of spring. Okay, that's it. Bye. Look at those airplane ears. Oh no. The kitties love watching all the squirrels and the birds from all the windows too. Oh my goodness. We've got all these windows. Well, this is the first look at our new backyard. We've got all of our pots and stuff you'll recognize from the old place, our chimenea, there's a little garden bed back there, the grill. You can see it's much, much bigger than our old place. This side over here, I would imagine is like for our neighbors. It's a duplex building, and they're moving out here soon, so we'll see in the future with the new folks who move in, kind of what they want to do with these flower beds. But those raised beds are pretty cool. But yeah, just look at the size. All of this back area, we've got so much to work with. Our little pallet bench over there. This is like a little flower bed. There's a couple roses in there. And then this is the back side of our place. Let me step back a little bit and show you. So this is the back of our place. I honestly think that this cement thing right here is like the size of our old backyard was. So we have all of this extra space that we're so excited for. There's Luka. This pile of covered stuff right here, I think, is just like, yard, whatever. Our bins, probably. We just have a tarp over for now. But as Luka is demonstrating, I really want to either in this window here or over on this side of the apartment, build a little catio for the kitty cats. We have, it's super bright, one second. There's another window on this side. And there's also these like shelves that kind of came with it. There's another shelf under this tarp here, but I would love to build like some sort of structure here so that the cats can like come out the window and get some fresh air whenever they want. I'll show you what this side of the yard looks like. Here's a view from this angle. And over here, sorry it's so bright. I had to do this on my lunch break, and it's like the sunniest part of the day. There's space on the side here. These were all on our front porch, at our last place. But we've got them all back here for now. And yeah, we really just have not done anything back here yet, other than like moving all the pots around. We do have like landscaper that comes, I think, once a month, especially now in the fall, to blow all the leaves. I don't know if they actually pack them up and take them away. They probably do, but you can see they just kind of, for now, scoot them off in the corner. Over here, there's this little like area we have the grill on right now that's just got like pieces of wood. I don't know what that's for or from, but it's just interesting. All the little quirks we're getting to discover and, learn more about. It reminds me a lot of when we moved into our old place and we did kind of the same thing. Here's a closer look at this area. We've just got some of our old solar lamps in there for now, and our little potted things. But yeah, I'm really excited to have these roses bloom again, because the roses were something I really loved at our old apartment, and I was sad to leave them. But hey, I guess we have a little bit of them here because we propagated some. We have this big, beautiful tree back here. I don't know what it is yet, what kind of tree it is. It has this like questionable looking set of circular things. But this tree was so pretty in the fall when the leaves changed colors, and just like the sound of the rustling leaves. My office is that window up there, so I get to look out at this tree while I'm working and see all the birds, see all the squirrels. I was really worried that the northern flickers I would see at our old apartment, like once we moved, I wouldn't see them that much anymore, or that the birds that used to come into our yard and eat from our bird feeder, we wouldn't have them here. And this tree is just like bird heaven. They love it so much. It's so big. And I'll add in some footage I saw of northern flickers like coming to this all the time. It's like so exciting. Yeah, we still have to kind of figure out our bird feeding situation. Like, I have this one hanging here, but it's not covered, and so it can get, like right now there's a bunch of water in it. I'll take you over here and show you the garden bed. So this garden bed is a lot bigger than both of the ones we had at our old place. On the edge here it has this like smaller bed that currently has like succulents in it, it looks like, which is really cool. And then I can't really tell what this was used for previously, but obviously we're very excited to have an already built bed in here, and we'll just have to see, come spring, what starts popping up back here and what we want to leave, what we want to take out. Obviously this ivy is very invasive, so we'll have to cut that back, and I'm sure that'll be our new ongoing challenge, is keeping the ivy at bay. But honestly, I'd rather have that than the thistles, so I'm thinking of like propagating it and bringing it inside as a house plant. So we'll see. But yeah, look at all this. We're so excited. We are so in love with the new place. We're, not fully unpacked, but I'd say we're fully moved in, and it just feels so amazing finally having a big enough space for all of our things, and all of our stuff has been taken out of like our storage unit and our shed, so everything is just so much more accessible, and it just feels so much better, like being able to actually use the stuff that we have and access it is great. So yeah, I think that about does it for showing you all around. Obviously there's not much going on at the moment yet, but like I said, I'm really excited for the start of the new year to be able to jump back into all of this stuff. I need to head back inside because my lunch break is about done. So I hope you all have a great day and a great holiday. There's a few holidays coming up here in the next couple weeks, so I hope you're all able to do something special for yourself, spend time with family or loved ones if that's what you love to do, maybe do something fun, and I'll see you again in the new year. Take care. Hey y'all, so for the rest of the video, I just wanted to show some footage from that really nice day that we had back in February that I had mentioned at the beginning of the video. We've been trying to spend a lot of time outside during these days, especially with the kitties. Here's a closer look at these raised beds that are on the other side of the yard. You can see these terracotta pots that are in here are used for watering. So what you can do is fill the pots with water through the hole at the top there, and there's another pot that's buried down in the soil. And if you do that during really hot days, it helps the soil to stay wet longer, which can help your plants. You can see that we've moved some things around since that footage I showed from December. We've got our little bird fountain up. You'll probably see there the eucalyptus is not looking as good as it was, unfortunately, after that ice storm that we had. Here's another look at the side of the house and my girly and a little Luka. Yeah, they definitely enjoy spending some time outside during the nice days when we can. I noticed it looked like some type of mushroom might have been growing out of the rocking chair that we keep in the yard. It definitely got really wet, obviously, during the course of the winter, so but yeah, really weird, very kind of Last of Us to see the mushrooms growing out of it. Okay, and I know that worms are not everyone's thing because they're really creepy crawly, but check out the size of this one that we found when we were moving some pots around. I was just so captivated by how huge it was. But yeah, we like to show some love for the critters in the garden who help, with the ecosystem, keeping it in check, and for these little wormy guys, keeping our soil nice and healthy. There it is compared to the size of my hand. So yeah, it was just a really lovely way to spend the day, sitting out in the garden, soaking up the sun and drinking a mimosa. Thank you all for tuning in to this month's video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one and here in the coming spring.